And that is where my journey for music started.
You recorded a song?
Not one song. Hey. These guys were like, hey, by the way, there are some guys we schooled with, and they used to say that they will, once they clear school, they're going to start a studio. And this guy is actually based in Calif. Maze Calif, bana. Calif is like, it's a walking distance from where we live.
Now you're in Umo?
No.
Oh, no, now you're not in
But
Umo.
we're still in Isli.
Okay, in Isli.
Yeah, but we have moved now from Uko Senti, Melawa Street. We moved to 7th Street.
Which is closer to?
Which is so much closer to Calif.
Okay.
It's a walking distance. So, tukaanza safari. So we started looking for these guys. So we went to Calif. We asked around, tukaambia, hey, by the way, ama boys wanaishi pale. Unaona ile flat. And then ya hapo mulizie kwa kina Roba. Sisi yao, tukaenda, tukaulizia, there were some dudes who were seated outside. You know the way guys sit kwa base, like that. Tukaambia, hey, ni pale ndo kwa kina Roba. Yes.
Jobless corner.
Manze. So tukaambiwa, hawa jamaa wanaishi pale, and then mnoko kwa ile doa mtawapata. So we went, we knocked and we found Roba and the brother Ngash. So we told them who we are, we introduced ourselves, we told them that we are upcoming artists and we are looking for a studio, and we're hoping to find one, and would like to be signed or work with them. And of course, I mean, we have nothing. Like we don't have any money.
A dream.
And it's just a dream
and a talent.
And we have nothing. Like it's just our talent, but we have so much zeal. We have so much passion and dedication and all. So they were like, hey, by the way, you've come to the right place. In fact, we've just started our studio. Tukapandisha huko juu. They used to have Calif, ukienda those flats, they have these 2 spaces where they have small sort of cubes up on the top floors, like on the rooftop.
Yes.
Yeah, they have these 2 small spaces, so they turned one of the spaces as a studio. So they had done all the, like the padding, nini.
Wow,
and
nice.
they did themselves, like walitaenda kikosho mabai ma sponge nini, makreti za mayai wamezistik huko mazee, soundproofing you guy. Hey, they were doing well mazee. So that's the first time like we entered into a studio. Okay, me had already entered into a like a
with your dad.
With my dad, but now as me and my bro Kiama,
Chino chalo tezo ita Africa soleta Africa lemita Ose famo soleta Africa Oe mama Georgia Africa vacation all of Africa.
So it was exciting, and this setup, they had a booth, nini. They had these microphones, but of course the microphones zilikuwa imbo. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter because all we wanted is a studio, and and we were starting out, so we didn't care. So now we started going to Calif.
So who is Robert?
Haya. Robert, he's called Robert Robert Ndirangu, if I'm not wrong. Yes. And then there's Ngash, the brother. There are two brothers. Robert is like he's now the main guy, like the producer in that studio, and he's the founder of the studio. And then he had started the studio with Clement of Caliph Records, Clement Rapudo. So they had started this thing and they were trying out. Even them, they were just trying out, trying to see whether they can get into this music thing. And then they were so innovative. These guys were, I remember even because they didn't have the machines. And those days, mazee, kuafford vitu kama hizi mko nazo hapa sahi was not easy, you know. And they were so innovative mpaka walikuwa wanajitengenezea mixer zao, you know, mixer, like a 12-track mixer.
Msa anatengeneza.
Anajiundia bana, wanaenda tao, wanabai uto tu vitu nini, unaotafuta motherboards, juu nini, wanakuja wanatengeneza cabinet and all that. These guys were so creative.
Damn.
Yeah, they were so good. In fact, those days they used to, because those are the days when Mathris now were really kicking. These guys would make speakers and cabinet speakers and speakers. Ngash was the guy to, you know, to do the body, and Roba was now mtu wa kuchomelea maspika na kuunganisha hizo masijui capacitor sijui what. Yani these guys were on another level, you know, and they would sell this stuff to guys, you know, watu walikuwa tana kuja na magari zao wanafitiwa hapo maspika, you know, amp nini. These guys were, and they were young, they were quite innovative, and now they've started a studio.
What's the name of this? You know, you're saying Caliph.
Yes.
I don't want people to think this is Caliph Records.
No.
Caliph, first of all,
yes,
is California.
It's California.
It's a place.
Yes. Caliph is where now, is the hood now.
It's the hood area.
Yes, it's the area, yes. Na imeshikana na Isili. Yeah. So, ama it's like next to Isili. Let me just say that. So, so the studio was called Scratch Entertainment. And that is where my journey for music started.
You recorded a song?
Not one song. Hey, we did almost four songs.
Yo.
Yes. In fact, we started, now when we started, we used to go there.
So it's you and what's his name again? Kiama.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper.
Dr. P.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper. Shout out to Kiama mazee.
So you guys are now a group. Him is rapping, Hooks ni wewe.
Hooks ni mimi.
You get?
Yes.
But your group doesn't have a name.
No, we still haven't come up with a
It's
name.
Mr. Lenny and Dr. P.
No, it was just me, Dr. Pepper. Now what happened is, I think when we, if I remember correctly, actually by the time we were going to Scratch Studios, we already had a name. Na tulikuwa tunajita Nameless.
Yeah. How funny is that?
I've just remembered, yes. Because we had tried to get a name. Now when we decided we were ready for a studio, we were like, okay, so tutajita nini? So we came up with so many names, so many, but none of them was working. So we decided, you know what? Wacha tujita Nameless. And that was Kiama's idea.
That's crazy.
Wacha tujita Nameless. So tukaanza kujita Nameless.
So vile mna record hapa Scratch Records, you're recording as Nameless.
Yes. In fact, when we go to Roba, he asked us, so mnajitanga nani? Tukamwambia tunajita Nameless. Hey, what do you mean Nameless? Yeah, even though tunajita, but mimi najita Lenny. It was not even Mr. Lenny, it was just Lenny. Then Kiama alikuwa najita Dr. Pepper.
And also to be clear,
yes,
Nameless as we know him,
yes,
is not in the scene at this time.
He's not in the scene, hajaingia.
So si ati umechukua jina yake.
He was not in the
scene.
In
fact, niliweka Nameless kwa scene. Aliniambia,
yes,
you once came and told him, my name is Nameless.
It's not me. Actually, it's not me.
It's Kiama.
This is what
Dr.
happened.
P.
Yeah.
Able to fast forward here, will you tell us a bit about what happened?
Just a bit.
Yeah.
So what happened later on,